Hey you guys, it's Arabia, the serial entrepreneur, and welcome back to my channel where we talk business, life, and family. Today we're going to be talking about starting your print-on-demand business with no money. That's right, you can start your print-on-demand business with no money. So let's get into it. When we talk about starting a print-on-demand business with no money, that's exactly what I mean, no money. And I'm going to tell you how to do it. So the first thing you want to do is remember that Printful is the app. It doesn't cost to use the app. They don't charge you to get started. They don't charge you anything to design the products. They don't charge you to add them to the store. They don't really charge you anything. Like, only thing you pay for on Printful, pay for the products and you pay for shipping, their prices. So your profit comes in whatever you charge for the item. That's where you get your profit. Just know that right there, the Printful app, the integration, the use of Printful is a free service. You do not pay anything for that. So that's one thing you can check off the list. Next, we want to talk about your website host. So I chose to use Wix as my website host. That is not a free platform. Wix does not have any free e-commerce subscriptions. There are none. So if you want to use Wix, you can use Wix, but it is not a free platform. You are going to pay for it. I paid $30 for my subscription, and then I pay an extra $10 for the email address and mailbox. But I chose to use Wix because I was familiar with the use of the website. I was familiar with how to design the website within that particular programming. I had used them before. I was comfortable with it, and I decided to stick with them. Now, there are free website hosts, and Printful has an app integration with just about every website. Like, I'm not kidding you. When you go on printful.com, just know that they integrate with just about everybody. So the only thing that I will say about the free websites is that you don't get to customize much. Like, it's really a basic site. And some people are fine with that. So if you're fine with that, you don't mind that, the limited amount of customization that you can do, that's fine. Because I did it at one time too. So I was just tired of it. I just wanted something different. So I went ahead and paid for a subscription. But overall, to run this type of business, I'm only paying $40 a month. So, it's not really that, it's not bad at all. You don't really have that much out of pocket cost when it comes to running a print on demand business like this. So just know that. And once you choose the website host, if you choose to go with a free one, that's cost that's cut right there. So when you do use one of these free websites, just remember that you get your own web address, and it's like little to nothing. It's like a few dollars a year. I think I paid like $5 or $6 for the year. Probably not even that. I don't even remember, but it was like a few dollars to pay per year to use that service, to have your own web address. But if you want to use the website's free one, that's fine too. That's another cost that's cut. So up until this point, you still haven't spent any money. We have a website. We have an app to create the products. We have spent no money so far. That we want to do is create a Canva account. I know everybody on here, everybody on TikTok, everybody who designs anything they're using Canva. Like, everybody starts with Canva. Canva is a great tool. Canva is free. Canva is free. Okay, Canva is free. But Canva is a great tool. I design all of my designs in Canva. It allows you to save it as a PDF. It allows you to save it as a PNG. You can create so many things in Canva. Now, Canva does have a paid subscription. I think it's totally worth it. If you have other friends that like to design, share the subscription with them. I share my subscription with my homegirl, and sometimes she pays for it all the time, and I don't ever pay for it, but that is okay because she loves me and I love her. But if you can't pay for it, I understand. If you don't have any friends that design with you and they're not willing to split the cost with you, I mean, that's fine too, because Canva has a free version that everybody can use, and you can design just about anything you want. So we wanted to design in Canva, and then you save it from that website and place it on a Printful. It's so easy to do. So easy. So let's go over what we went through, because we're going to start our print on demand business. And if you've been thinking about starting a print on demand business, this is what you needed to see to get started. You needed to come across this video so you can get started and get your print on demand business going, because we're trying to go into 2024 with plans already in motion. We are trying to make things happen, and we're going to do that in 2024. Let's start planning now, okay? Because we're following through with all our goals and our plans, and whatever it is we want to do, we're following through with it. So starting a print-on-demand business was in your cards, is what you wanted to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start this print-on-demand business. So I'm going to show y'all how to design it in Canva, transfer it to Printful, and we're going to create a tote together. So let's go over all of the steps we just went through. Starting a website, the Printful app. I told you about the integration with that. And if you have any questions or anything, comment below. Let me know, because I can answer these for you. Because now, I told y'all I started my business 2 months ago. We're going to get into marketing and trying to sell stuff later. But first of all, you need to get started. You don't need to worry about the end game right now. We need to stay focused on what we're focusing on, which is getting started. I got started. Y'all still got to get started. So we went through the website, the Printful app and the integration, Canva, went through Canva, get the Canva. And then we're going to talk about application. So we're going to add that Canva to the Printful website. And I'm going to show y'all how easy it is to design a tote. And you don't even have to use Canva if you want to design a tote. Printful also has a design space, because I didn't even touch on it. Printful has a design space. You can make it plain color totes. You can put clip art on there. You can add regular pictures. They have a whole library full of things that you can add to your designs. Now, if you want to make it really customized, you want your words to look a certain way, you want certain type of fonts and graphics, you're going to have to design that in Canva. You're all set up, you're ready to go, you have your products, you want to set your payout to 1 day. Now, if you do something like Squarespace, their payouts, and a payout is when someone purchases something on your website and you receive those funds. So you can set it to daily, weekly, monthly. It just depends on how often you want to get paid. But if you're trying to start this business with no money, I would say set it to daily. Or if you're doing something like Squarespace where they give you an actual debit card to run your business, you get that payout as soon as the person makes a purchase. The money is available to you. So when you have to cover the cost of processing that order, you can use the funds that from the purchase to process the order, and everything else is profit. So you're not putting up any money. Now, sometimes when I get orders, if I know it's like a weekend and the payout is not going to be there until Tuesday or Wednesday, because nothing processes on the weekends, just let you know. If it's not going to be there till Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll just go ahead and cover the purchase price with my own money. And, that's just reimbursement for me. Plus, my profit. But if you set your payout to daily, like say it's a Monday and you get an order, and that money is available Tuesday or Wednesday, depends on how the system is running that week, and you get that money Tuesday or Wednesday, your payout is processed, you receive the funds, then you go and process the order. And that way you're not using your own money, because people will be like, well, this is going to get expensive. How am I going to pay for these orders that I'm receiving? And that's how you're going to do it. You're going to do it that way. So don't think just because you got an order right now that you have to process it as soon as you get it. No, you can let that order sit, or the customers will be fine. They received their email that their order has been placed. It's been confirmed. They'll get their email, and on the back end, you wait for that money to clear. And once it hits your account, then you go into Printful and manually process your order. And that is how you can run a print-on-demand business with no money, no startup costs. You are using all of the resources that are available to you. Use them and run this business without using your own money. The business will practically run itself. So when you think about that aspect of it, getting started, creating your designs, where the people will shop, where you're going to bring your customers to, there is no startup cost when it comes to that. So that is how you will run a print-on-demand business with no money. Now, as far as when it gets into marketing your business, if you're paying for ads on TikTok or paying for ads on Instagram, that's a totally separate ball game, because you don't have to do that in order to get your business off the ground, to get started. It's helpful for sales and exposure, of course. So if you want to account for that, but you don't have to do that to get started. So I just want everybody to know, I don't want y'all to be like, oh, she told me I can run this with no money, but I'm paying money for ads. You don't have to. You don't have to pay for that. So I want you guys to go and practice in Canva. Open a Canva account. get to practicing. And so the next time we come up here, I want to see who says that they started a design or they started their business and they went ahead and listened to me and did it, because I'm doing it as we speak. I'm new to this, just like you're new to this, and we can do it together. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. Next video, we're going to talk about some more good stuff. We're going to get this Printful business off the ground, and I hope you stay tuned. Thank you.